So hello and welcome to another episode of my Mercedes Travelogue. This time, as you can see, I'm in paradise. We're in a place called Rishikesh and we've got the B-Class as close to the Ganga as possible. There's the Ganga river flowing in the back. I'm actually going to do some rafting and then we're going to head over to Haridwar to shoot some other stuff.
Rishikesh is world famous for rafting. The season starts from the month of March and ends in September. I drove another 20-odd kilometers from Rishikesh to a place called Shivpuri. This is where all the rafting action takes place. The beauty of the hills is something that has always fascinated me, and equally beautiful was my Mercedes. It almost looked like it belonged here.
You can see some rafting action going on down there. Then we have our lovely friend Biru from Camp Snow Leopard. This guy has been working here for 15 years, so he knows every turn of the rapids. So I'm in safe hands. Let's go get strapped in and get rafting.
I walked down to the river, got strapped in and took the mandatory safety training before jumping into the raft. Unlike my Mercedes B-Class, I unfortunately do not have the standard 7 airbags to protect me. And the rafting began. It started off slow and then things started to get a little bumpy. It was an amazing experience. I was offered a complimentary jump, but I let my raft guy do the honors right before we ended the run.
We're on our way to Haridwar now. There's a thunderstorm expected. That's what the experts are saying. We've done our rafting luckily, otherwise look at the weather, it would have been impossible to actually do rafting now. Wow. As you heard, I think it's time for us to leave. I'm gonna head back up to the car and on our way to Haridwar. See you later.
And it started raining. This actually helped me discover a new feature on my Mercedes. Once you activate the wipers, the rain sensors detect the intensity of the rain and smoothly adjust the speed of the windshield wipers to either move fast or slow. Pretty handy and helps you focus on the road ahead.
So the Mercedes comes standard with a lot of automatic features that kind of help you focus on the driving and not get distracted. One such feature has to do with the rear view mirrors on this car. Now in other cars you must have noticed there's a knob at the bottom, so when it's night time you have to kind of switch that knob and it would become anti-glare. On this car however there's a sensor at the back, so look what happens when I cover the sensor. So if I cover the sensor with my hand, the rear view mirror starts getting dark as we speak. Look at that. And not just that rear view mirror, even the side view mirror on the outside becomes anti-glare automatically. And the moment I remove my hand, the mirrors turn back to normal automatically.
We finally reached the holy city of Haridwar. It's regarded as one of the 7 holiest places to Hindus. There was truly something godly about the place, and just being here was a blessing for me and my Mercedes. We were tired after the journey and the rafting, so we decided to call it a day and head out to explore the city the next day. One feature that really makes the B-Class stand out is surround lighting. Like many other features, you can activate it through the digital display menu on your instrument cluster. Once on, the B-Class goes from this to this. Surround lighting activates when you unlock the car and also lights up the cabin so you can see properly. We were up early and drove out immediately. It was a different experience, different autos, helpful people, and of course lots and lots of temples. We drove over the Ganga river and got a flavor of the inner parts of the city. As usual, my B-Class was turning heads wherever it went, arriving finally at the famous Harki area. I took an exciting trolley ride up to the temple of Chandi Devi, made a few friends and ate some local delicacies. Took some lovely photos on the way down and picked up some unusual souvenirs before walking to the actual Harki Pauri, considered to be the most sacred ghat of Haridwar.
So we are at Haridwar. This is Harki Pauri. This is where the famous Ganga river flows through. You can see there are a lot of people here. Thousands of people from across India and even abroad actually come over here to take a dip in the holy water.
The Ganga Aarti at night is a major attraction here and people start queuing up well in advance. It was truly a terrific feeling just being here, but it was time to head back home. I was able to take a dip in the Ganga and wash my sins, and even though my Mercedes has a clear conscience, I wanted to ensure it doesn't feel left out. So once we reached Delhi, it was time to give her the royal treatment at the TNT Mercedes-Benz Service Center in Okhla. And what an eye-opener it was for me. I'll leave you guys with this short video, but stay tuned for the next adventure with my B-Class.